early in your book, you asked the readers to answer 5 questions. I'm going to read them because I thought they were important. So all the readers are supposed to answer these 5 questions. Number 1, what makes you feel a sense of abundance? Number 2, what makes you unique? Number 3, what are you good at? Number 4, how would you know you got there? Number 5, what is the one thing you would give what is the one thing you would give all other things up to achieve? So how did you come up with those 5 questions, and why are those the 5 questions that are so important that people answer?
If you want 50, I can give you 50. I only gave you 5. And the
All
reason
right, you
is,
broke it down.
the reason is, Joel, is that I advocate for self-conversation. What I'm saying is that a lot of people live their life without really stopping at one point and ask themselves these 5 questions. And if you go and answer for yourself these 5 questions, you will look at yourself differently. I'm telling you, we're not so good in giving ourselves credit of what we've done so far. We are so focusing on what we don't have. We're so focusing on what we miss. We're so focusing on on the way that we still need to the race to finish. But instead of stopping for a second and give yourself one a point where you can really um, um, appreciate what you've done so far. So I think these 5 questions, and I'm telling you, if you have it in front of you in your notebook, these 5 questions, and from one day to another, you add another item to question number 2 and another item to question number 5. In the end of the day, you have a page that you will be very proud of. And this self-pride is one of the best motivators ever for people to say, I know I can do it. If I have a winning picture in front of my face, I know I can do it. Why? Because look at this page. Look at what I did until today. Look at what I've accomplished. I have the gasoline in order for my car to get where I want to be.
I've been studying some of the most successful people in the world for years now, and all of them do the same 4 or 5 things. And one of those things is gratitude. They all practice gratitude. They have a gratitude journal. They either say what they're grateful for when they wake up or before they go to bed, or both. You talk about gratitude in the book. Why is gratitude so important?
Because I think that you have to do things and to believe that you can do it. Without the belief, there is no way one can reach its goals. There is no way that the best runner in the world will break the world record if he doesn't believe that he can do it. So, what is the self belief coming from? Because we can say believe, 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 and people will tell you, I don't have belief. Well, let's sit down for an hour. Let's talk. Let's see who you are, what you've done in the past, and what you can share with others. And you can see that after an hour conversation that I have with people, they tell themselves, oh my God, where this have been out of my sight all the years that I live. And when you have this note in front of you, day by day, you motivate yourself. You make yourself the right structure. Remember, we talked about it. What do we need to have in order to get there? So what is the structure that you need in order to be there for yourself?
I hear that when you're not grateful, the universe looks at you and says, I've given this person all this stuff and they're not grateful for what I've already given them. Why would I give them more of what they're not grateful for? Versus when you're so grateful, the universe is like, man, I should keep giving them what they're so grateful for. So I don't
And,
know.
and, and here is, you're right, Joel. And here is what gratefulness will give you. It will set the tone in your play. Listen, we always win the game we play. Always. What does it mean? It means that if you play small, you will get relatively small result. If you play big, it's about big result. You always win the game you play. Why? because of your belief. If you believe, not I said it, many people before me said it. If you believe you can get there, you'll get there. If you don't believe, you will not get there. Why? Because everything that you tell for yourself set the tone for the rest of the journey.
It takes no extra energy to dream big than to dream small, or to think big or think small.
Same energy.